everyone, my name is April. If you're new here, welcome to A Court of Crochet. And today I want to show you everything that I've been making over the last couple of weeks. There is a couple pattern tests that I finally finished and a lot of, listen, I have a whole mountain of stuff over here, okay? We did actually do one whole batch making session as well, which is quite new for me, and I didn't hate myself doing it, so... Let's get into everything I made so far. I'll start with the pattern tests. My first pattern test that I did, I am still doing some monster characters for my Comic-Con coming up, and I saw this test and I had to do it because I do love this character. I see him all the time when I play Pokopia. He is Trubbish. He's a little tiny monster guy. And I did a big boo-boo on him, okay? I did a big boo-boo on him. I put his arms upside down. So these little bubbles are actually supposed to be pointed up. If you get this pattern, make sure you do that. But otherwise, this pattern went super, super quick. Really fun to make as well. I tried my darndest to do embroidered teeth with white. I suck at that. I suck at that. I'll put a picture of what it looked like before. You tell me which one looked better. So I went ahead and did the felt. I also used my oval eyes for this guy. This character actually has oval eyes that are mostly white with like pinprick eyes. And I almost went ahead and did just like that, but I really wanted to try out these oval eyes that I got. They aren't necessarily sinker eyes. They do sit more on the top, but they are safety eyes and they use the really good backs. I have been really liking them. This size is like 18 centimeters by 25 centimeters. I think centimeters, millimeters, one of those. So pretty similar to like 20 or 25 millimeter eyes. In fact, let me get a pair of 25 millimeter eyes because I do have those. Actually, I have 20s too. Let's see how similar they are in size to that, because 25s I think could work with this too. Hang on. So I have like a 20 millimeter eye. I think this is too small compared to that guy. I guess it's the black pupil part is very similar, but to me it's too small. Then I have a pair of 25. This is my own pair of eyes here that I sell on my website. This one's called a Bubble Party, if you're so inclined. But I think this is also a good size to use if you only have the round sinker eyes. Yeah, I would use the bigger ones, to be quite honest, if you only had the round ones to use. I think they would totally work for this guy as well. But I liked the oval ones. If I can find a link to them, I'll put it in the description. I got them from AliExpress. I was looking for oval eyes, and I saw that these ones had the sinker safety eye backs. And I was like, let me try those. I really like them. I'm using them on a special project as well. So yeah, anyways, enough about the eyes. The pattern, super simple. This is from Tuft and Stuffed Creations. I've made several things from her. I love how she writes patterns. I love how she creates the patterns. Very simple, completely no-sew. Everything's no-sew. You crochet these little guys in as you go, you crochet these little guys in as you go, and you make these little guys as you go. Floppy little feet. I wasn't paying attention enough, so I can't guarantee that I followed the pattern on these little guys, but I think they work. I think they work. I think I did a good job. Anyways, this pattern is not quite out yet. I don't think so, but it will be out very soon. I'll put the link to it if it is out in the description as always, or I'll put the link to her Instagram because you definitely want to be following her. She's making a ton of amazing things. She's an amazing person, and I love her patterns for sure. Then some little guys that fell on the floor and now have some cat hair that I have to lint roll off of. But I made a few more other little monster dudes. I want to actually redo these guys and get bigger eyes. I just recently got some in. I was missing a size. But these are also really cute. I think I'm going to sell these for like about $12 at my con. This comes in a pack of like all, I think like 6 of them. And it's from a new creator that I've never used before, but I saw these as keychains on a Instagram reel and I was like, those are like gonna be the perfect size. And so I want to make a bunch of these little ones for my con. I actually have to get doing that, but I'm trying really hard not to order more yarn and I don't know that I have the right colors. But anyways, these are cute, just cute little guys, okay? Cute little guys, the little fire guy, the little grass guy. I loved them. Super easy to work up. The body is essentially all the same in a lot of these characters. And then you add the little extras at the end. This one's sewn on and so is this one. Super easy to do though. And I think for how many patterns you get, it was a pretty good price. I got it on Etsy. I loved it. And I think this would be also really good for mystery boxes. So maybe I'll do like a $15 mystery box with some like stickers and stuff too. I think that would actually be really cute, but I really like these guys. I want to make more of them. Hopefully I have time because I only have like 3 weeks left. I'm very slow at crocheting. And then I saw this pattern and I thought it was amazing and I ended up making a lot of them. This is the Bookworm butterfly pattern. It is a little worm guy with a book as his wings. You make these 3 pieces separately and then these all can come out. That is the one thing that I thought about changing, was actually sewing the pages to the book. But if you make this chain tight enough, it's really not going to come out anywhere. And actually I have one of these guys on my shelf up here. This was the first one that I made and I decided to keep him because obviously I'm a bookworm. He's really, really cute. He did not have the oval eyes, but I do think the oval eyes are much, much cuter. So I went ahead and made all the other ones with oval eyes. But yeah, he is so adorable and I think the bookstore that I take my things to would love this. And also every time I go, I wear my Romanticy shirt. Yes, this is my favorite shirt. You've probably seen me wearing it a million times. But anyways, every time I go, obviously people are like, we're best friends because then we read the same things. But yes, I saw this pattern on Instagram and I was immediately drawn to it. I think Christine from What's Up Cupcake also made this pattern too, and she was like, oh my god, you made the bookworm pattern, and I was like, yes I did. But yeah, I haven't decided whether I should give them mouths or not. Again, mouths for me are like hit or miss. I can't always make them to where they look cute. So some of my eyes have the double pupil kind of eyes to them, which I think is also very cute. But yeah, I made 5 of these. I hope people like them as much as I do because I loved making this. This was actually super easy to batch make as well. Again, I think each of obviously the pages are the easiest. You're just working in rows. Overall, I don't know how long it takes me, but I wouldn't say more than half an hour for the whole thing. Like I really wouldn't. It's pretty easy pattern to do. And it's so cute and fun. And I think every bookworm, every nerd who reads needs to have one of these because it's just so cute. Anyways, I'm obsessed with this one. And I really hope these sell at my markets and stuff because I want to make more of them. I want to make a lot of them. Maybe even a whole rainbow of them. It's just so cute. I just freaking love it. What am I going to sell these for? I have no idea. Maybe $12 to $15. That's kind of where I'm thinking. My husband, I think, said 20. And I'm thinking more of maybe 15, probably 15. But maybe I should just put 20 on it and see what happens. I don't know. When I do inventory, I'm just gonna decide and that'll be it. I'm telling you, I made a lot of different patterns. Okay, this is another one that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I'm obsessed with all these patterns, by the way. I had a really good crochet week. This is the Salty Bro. My Salty Bro got a little mad. something. But this is the salty brow. I forgot to put the little things on the side of his head, but whatever. I don't care. This is the small one, and she recently came out with a larger one. This is from a crocheter that I've never made anything from, Max and Moody. Obsessed. And this is really funny. Like, this is super funny. But the very first market that I ever did, it was so hot. You could probably find it on my channel because I did vlog it. We made like very, very small amount of money. It was well over 100, and I almost died. No, I didn't almost die. That's pretty dramatic, but it was awful. I almost passed out for sure. Someone at that market asked me if I could make one of these guys. And I was like, what are you talking about? What is a little like bro fish or emo fish or whatever she was asking about? But she showed me a picture of this guy. And now if she's still around, I can tell her I can make it because there's a pattern now. I'm going to make more of these guys. I love how colorful they are. They do use a lot of colors, a lot of color changes, some interesting ways of doing the eyes. I ended up having to glue my eyelids open a little bit. In the pattern, she does suggest not using sinker safety eye backs on this because it will pop the eye in too much and then the eyelids won't stay. I used the safety eye backs, and I 100% agree with her that maybe you should just glue these eyes in because it does pop in the whites of the eye a little too much, and then these eyelids do not stay. I had to use glue. But otherwise the pattern is very easy. You just have to learn how to color change a lot. And I think there's like 5 colors overall because you use white, your body fish color, your fin fish color, a shirt color, and a shorts color. So you can probably make a couple of those colors the same, but I think having all different colors makes it really cool. And the sky's the limit with the color coordinating things. In fact, I think my next one I'm gonna use my color picker because it generally gives me 5 color combinations, and we'll go from there. But I want to make these guys all in a line, like all in a line. I want to have a bunch of them. Probably again $18 to $20. Mine's pretty small because again I used Sunil Co yarns, but she has a bigger brofish too, which I think is so cool. So cool. I love this pattern though. She had it on a keychain, I think. To me it's a little big for a keychain, but I don't care. He's cool. He's so cool, and I love the pattern. Great pattern. Hi Cooper. Oh, bye Cooper. Did I finish this or not? Is he supposed to have a mouth? I can never tell. I did make one more monster pattern from the monster pattern that I have been using for my Comic-Con. It has like, I don't know, 20 patterns or something. It's such a good deal. Like, these patterns are really good, but you do gotta sew a little bit. So I did make a little water guy. I used oval eyes again. I think I will give him some kind of a mouth here. I haven't decided how I want to do that again. I suck at mouths. But he uses 4 different colors as well, just a tiny bit of white when you sew the shell to the body. Everything is sewn. Everything is sewn. This 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 might not be sewn. Nope, they are sewn together. Everything is sewn on these, but the patterns turn out so cute. I've made a ton of them by now, and I'm not done making them. I am just kind of running out of the colors that I need. And again, I've made a lot of yarn orders, and I don't want to make another yarn order. So I'm going to use what I have left. I'm going to be very, very responsible until at least my next market. Once I get through this Comic-Con market, gigantic yarn order. It's happening. Anyways, I love these patterns so much. They're actually very, very fun to make. And again, you just get so many of them. Of course, she does sell these guys as individual patterns as well on her Etsy, but I like the combo pattern. Like, you get a bunch of them. You get a bunch of them. And I think she's still making characters. So they're really, really good. I probably will also end up just kind of tacking the arms down because even though he's kind of like, I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I love it. And again, I will figure out a mouth. we'll figure out how to do the mouth. I promise you I will. I think I'm going through these a little quickly, but I've got a lot of them. So we gotta make it work. Okay, I can't remember where I saw this pattern at, probably Instagram again, but this one is from a new creator that I've never used before, Darby's Crochet Mojo. This came about, I think, because Karen at Yarn and Whimsy and I were looking for silly patterns, and this is certainly silly. It's a goldfish with a shark fin on top, so he's pretending to be a little shark, but he's a goldfish. He's so cute. He's so cute, and this tail is beautiful. It is beautiful. I didn't think I would be able to make anything this pretty, but I think it's pretty. Anyways, you make the fins separate, so you have these 3 separate parts, and then this is separate as well, so you are sewing some things together, but it goes by so quick. I promise you, this pattern is so quick, and this is so cute. I did add a little bit bigger just black pupil eyes. I think these are 16mm, to be quite honest, and for using, like, again, Senilco / Parfait Chunky, that size yarn, they are pretty big, but I love me the big eyes. The big eyes get me. So I did this, and again, this could even be a scrap yarn project if you have orange. It really doesn't take up much. Like, I had itty bitty left over and I was still able to make this. But anyways, the shark fin is supposed to be in blue, but I did gray. And then there is supposed to be a buckle here on this little strap, but I didn't make that. I just said whatever, I was done. We had to go to the store or something like that, so I was like hustling to get this done. But yeah, this little goldfish, so cute. I think I will make more of them. They're adorable. I hope he sells. Actually, right now he's gonna go in the misfit bin to see how people like it, but I love this tail. Look at how floppy it is. It truly looks like a little goldfish tail with his little shark fin on top. I don't know, I just freaking love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. Again, I'm gonna say that a million times because these things are just adorable. And he's silly. He's silly. He's a little fish who wants to be a big fish. I love them so much. This one's next, and it does come with a mod to make a Yeti, but I haven't made the Yeti yet. I do want to though, because I love the shape of this. This is kind of the Bigfoot pattern I've been looking for. This one is made by Pocketful of Posies. Right? I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Yes, Pocketful of Posies. This again was used in Senilco yarn, and let me just tell you, this dark brown color that I got, probably the best skein I've ever used in my entire life. So soft, so like structured feeling. It just feels like good thick quality in your hands, and I just loved him. Of course, I made his eyeballs. This is a gold with a little bit of sparkle in it. Making the color changes, I have been trying to perfect my color changes, and I think I did pretty good with this one because it did not have to go around the outline again at all, trying to fill in the little, like, if you've done color changes, you know that when you like leave a color change, there's just a little bit of like speckling that goes on the side of the face. And the technique that I used for this one was that anytime you go into a color change, instead of a single crochet, you do a half double crochet. So that's all I did. That's all it is just you do a half double crochet going into the next color. And then what that does is kind of fills in that hole left by the color change, and it does a lot better. You can kind of see right there a little bit, just because there was like decreases and stuff and increases happening right here. So this is what I'm saying, like you're gonna avoid doing that for the most part. Like I don't have that here, and I don't have that leaving here either as much. It's a lot less. And what I would do before, it's not really a big deal, but but I would actually go through and embroider around and kind of clean those up at the end. I didn't feel the need to do that with this one, so I think I'm going to continue that technique for now and see how it is. If there is another technique you guys can let me know of in the comments of how you do color changes, so that way you don't get that like speckling, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to like say it. I would love to know, because I'm always trying to improve my craft, as we all should do. Anyways, this guy is super floppy and he was way easy and quick to do. Just such a fun little pattern, and I love anytime I have floppy legs and arms. Like, that's just my favorite thing ever. I love that the head is not like droopy. You probably could make him into like a splooter, but I don't think he needs to be. He's really cute, and the Yeti is also very cute as well. I definitely need to make them, but I need to make another one of these guys. I need to make another one of these guys. I'm trying to be better at making more than just one of things, but also I kind of like that there's only one too, because that ensures that my customers truly get something unique. Like, there's not going to be 20 of them out there. There's not going to be 50 of them out there. You get this guy, and nobody else is going to have them. Anyways, I mean, I still gotta make like a few, you know, you might be like one of 5, you know what I mean? But I want to make another guy in a different, like a lighter color as well. And he's, again, super cute, super easy pattern, definitely very beginner-ish friendly, intermediate friendly because of the color changes. And that's it. I think the only thing you do, I want to say the only thing you sew on are these ears, because I think everything else is crocheted in as you go. So there you go. The ears are super easy to make. So what do you got? 3 more things, I promise you. This is the biggest thing, but it's not the last thing. Usually I do go like smallest to biggest, but I made another Darth the Dragon. Again, these are eyes that I made. They are color shifting. I don't know if you can see that. They kind of go from like a reddish pinkish color to gold. And let's see. Ooh, you can see it there. See how it's like pinky and then gold. He is another kind of woodland-ish dragon, only this time I did the regular dragon horns rather than antlers. And then I didn't do anything super special with the eyes yet. I haven't really decided what I want to do. My daughter has been trying to get me to not do eyelids. She's like, not everything needs eyelids and lashes, Mom. And I said, I disagree. I disagree. I think they all need eyelids and lashes. He is pretty cute like this, so if I don't end up doing it, I don't think I'm taking away from anything. But I love this dragon by Snugglebeans Crochet. It's my favorite, one of my top tier favorite dragon patterns ever. You definitely need to get it. This is the regular size Darth in Sweet Snuggles Light. So this is the size he comes out. I do make the dragons in a smaller yarn too. My normal cost for these is anywhere between $45 to $55. This guy's gonna be $55 because he's much larger. And the 45 ones are usually like if I don't add like the fur and stuff like that, but lately I have been adding fur to all of my dragons because I think it just looks really cool, and it's so soft. Every time people pick it up, they're always like doing this, and like I don't think you can put it down after that, to be quite honest. Like, I love it. He does also have his little triangle tail, and yeah, he again got on the floor and needs a good lint roll, but I love this color too. Oh wait, this is not Sweet Snuggles Light. This is actually Parfait Plush. I got the Parfait Plush to try out, and I do really like it. So I like also that you can use it as a Sweet Snuggles Light alternative, because SSL doesn't have a lot of colors. I like that I can get Sweet Snuggles Light at Michael's. Like, that's the only yarn that my Michael's still carries that I use. They got rid of Baby Bear, they got rid of Posh. They only have like Bernat Blanket, which I can't, no, I will not use. It hurts my wrist so bad. I will never use that crap anymore. And they have like cotton yarns and stuff like that as well. But the chenille selection, I only have Sweet Snuggles and Sweet Snuggles Light. So anyways, love these guys. As always, my favorite dragon pattern. I'm gonna put him on Dragon Island on my booth. So he might even be the king of Dragon Island right now. You never know. So these go together kind of because they're from the same pattern. This is also from Snuggle Beans Crochet. And I did one of these last time or in the last video, and I did the other two right now. Again, some more monster patterns. These are the splooters of the trio that I got. So we have the black fox and the brown regular fox. I also made custom eyes for them. And I loved it so much, I decided to make my own eye collection of the ones that I used for these guys. These patterns are amazing, like just amazing, and I think they will sell immediately. Like if these aren't the first things that sell at my Comic-Con, they sure will be sometime this month or next month for sure, because I have like 3 other markets next month. Listen, my family said that they're dying to do a market, so I signed up for them all. I did them all. Okay, we're gonna have a great fall. That's very busy, and I don't have enough things. But anyways, I love how these are made. This one has the option of doing this inside ear part. You could probably get away with not doing it, to be quite honest, and then use like some bronzer and kind of like fold this in a little bit and do bronzer on the inside instead. Like, to be quite honest, I think you could do it. These were very easy to make. Again, I love the floppiness. My daughter, I always ask her, like, should I tack the head a little bit so it's not as floppy? She's like, no mom, the floppiness is amazing. Okay, sounds good. And then this one as well. I love this guy. Like, obviously making all these little things was a little bit time consuming, but otherwise such an easy pattern. And here's the eyes up close for you guys. Again, I'm calling them the metallics collection because they are all just metallic eyes. So we have a silver, we have gold, and we have a copper color. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And again, here's that copper color. Like, they are, this almost looks red in this guy, but he is the same color. And then this is the gold. I mean, they're so great. I love these guys. I love these. I've made 2 sets of these in 30mm so far. I'm gonna make more, but these will be listed on my website as you're watching this. They should be available now. So I only have 2 right now, so if you really like them, grab them quickly. They will not last long. But yeah, I love these guys so much. And then my last one is actually another pattern test. I know I said I was going to do that first, but this is so special. This actually took me quite a long time to make because I was waiting on supplies. But also, just as I was doing it, I think I was falling in love with it. And it's one of those things where when I love something so much, I start to slow down because I want to sit with it longer. But anyways, you guys know how much I love Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm obsessed with it. I started book 4. I really need to finish the series, but I just don't want it. Like, I don't want to binge it and then not be able to have anything to read. But someone reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to test their pattern yet. I do not think, actually I think this pattern is out now and I highly recommend it. It's freaking Mongo! It's freaking Mongo! Anyways, this is a Velociraptor pattern. And yes, he is so freaking cool. Okay, so freaking cool. I am obsessed. There actually isn't that many Velociraptor patterns out there. You can find a T-Rex really easy, but Velociraptor, difficult. Anyways, this is not a super beginner friendly pattern at all. I don't think so. He takes some time, specifically because you do use some kind of stabilizer in his head and the tail, and you can also use a stabilizer here in the legs if you want him to stand. But it's kind of hard to see, but he has his little fingers here. They are so fun. You make all of these feet and hands first. And I don't want to give the pattern away too much, but that's where you start. I love that he's got some drumsticks here that you make. And then the head is worked this way, the head and the body, and it's all one piece. So this is worked this way. You do some short rows here, so that's why I say it's not beginner friendly. Short rows are a little bit more difficult, so I would say this is an intermediate pattern to a more advanced pattern. And then you do some surface crocheting here to get the eye ridges, and you can use all different types of eyes. I used the ones I had, but I definitely think some like cat eyes here would be really cool looking. The fur, I've been saying I need fun fur. The fur I got from Amazon. I will put it in my description below. I really like it, actually. Don't ask me what the name of it was. It's something generic. Definitely feels like polyester, but the fur, solid. I was not getting a lot of, like, some of the fur that I have from Michaels, you pull on it and it comes off. I was not getting that with this one, and I think I definitely want to get more colors from this. It came like absolutely flat, like a paper thin, and then when you opened it, it went whoosh, and it fluffed right out. So yeah, I have been loving and wanting more fun fur. They have some really cool like colors. They have this green with like yellow in it and purple with like purples and pinks in it. So I really want to get more of that to use with dragons. But isn't that pink perfect for Mongo? Like, if you know Dungeon Crawler Carl, isn't it perfect for Mongo? I love it. And then I worked really hard to get these teeth in this mouth and the nose. I did give him nostrils. I don't think that's in the pattern. But yeah, he's a sitter. Because I didn't put any stabilizer things in his legs, he is a sitter, so he's gonna sit like this. He does fit on the shelf. I tried him. He fits on the shelf really good, which I think is important, because if you are making Mongo, why wouldn't you display it next to your books? You know what I mean? Anyways, I love the shape of this head. It's the most dinosaur-like shape of head that I've done yet. And yeah, I just love him. I love him, and I really need a donut to be writing him. But for now, I just have Mongo. This is the second Mongo I've made, and I like this pattern a hell of a lot. I will make sure to drop it down below. It's an amazing pattern. Like, I took a really long time to make it, and I felt bad because I was like, I'm still working on it, I promise. And she was like, that's fine, because she was re-editing and everything as other testers were going through it. But anyways, thank you for letting me test this pattern. I love this guy so much. I will be taking this to the bookstore that I go to. So I think I'm going to be putting probably upwards of $50 to $60 on him. So he was quite a lot of work, and I would love to make another one. Let me tell you, I would love to make another one. That's all the things I made today. Make sure to go to my website if you want some eyes. I have some other sets on there still that are still available. My fantasy collection is still available in 25mm, and then I have 2 new collections that also are still available. I just have like 1 or 2 left, so if you're interested, please grab them while you can. This might be my last eye drop for a little bit because of market season. The fall market season, like I said, is going to be a little busy for me. I am going to be crocheting every chance I get because I have a lot of markets right now. I think I have 3 in September, and 1 is a 2-day market. I have 2 in October and potentially 1 more. And then in November I have potentially 2, and 1 of those is a 2-day market as well. So we'll see what actually happens in November. If I don't have markets, I'll be doing some more eye drops, but as of right now, what I have on the website is what I have for right now. Anyways, that's all from me today. Thank you for joining me and my little lock of hair here that likes to stick out and say hello. I will see you in the next one. Bye.